Finding your true purposes in life might be one of the most important things you can do for yourself. So in this video, we're gonna talk about what is purpose, why we need it, why we actually don't have one but two purposes, one spiritual and one professional, how they are connected, and most importantly, how you can find them. Finding your purposes can not only make you happier, but it can also help you make more money, be healthier, and it gives you this feeling that you're contributing to society. Throughout our lives, from a very early age, we are conditioned to think in a certain way, to act in a certain way, and to go through a certain path that is chosen for us. And in our society, for people to be considered successful, they need to hit certain goals that weren't chosen by them, they were chosen for them. Our parents, family, friends, politicians, religions, and cultures pass on their beliefs to us, which we absorb and start holding as true. For example, one of the most common beliefs for a lot of people is that we need to choose a profession at a very early age, usually 16, 17, 18 years old. Then we go to college, get a degree, maybe get a master's degree, then get a safe job, and do the same thing for the rest of our lives. Now, don't get me wrong, this is just an example, and this can be the right path for a lot of people, but for many others, this was chosen for them, and they just don't fit into it. Oftentimes, people have this feeling that they could do so much more, that they could contribute more, but they don't know how. They don't think they can, and they don't even think they have a choice. So that's why I'm recording this video, to hopefully help you find your path and find your purpose so you can live life on your terms and feel good about it. Okay, so what is purpose and how to find yours? First of all, I don't believe we have one purpose, but we have two purposes, and none of them is a profession. Think about it, you were born without a profession, and even if you went to college, you lived for 22 to 25 years before getting a degree. Does that mean that your life had no purpose for all these years before that? No, right? And what if you didn't get a college degree, if you didn't get an education? Or what if for some health reason you cannot work? Is your life purposeless? No. People often say, I'm a lawyer, I'm a teacher, I'm an accountant. But no, you are not a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, or an Uber driver. This is your profession, your occupation, maybe your job or your degree. These can all be wonderful things if you love to do them, especially if you're helping other people while you do it. But you're not defined by them. This is not you, this is your profession. You're not limited to one thing that can define who you are, because you are much more than that. So now let's talk about the two purposes that we all have. One purpose is internal and the other purpose is external. Let's address each of them separately. First, the internal purpose. Imagine that this is us when we are born. We are like a blank canvas. We don't have any negative thoughts or beliefs about ourselves. We are just living in the moment and experiencing life. We are connected with the source or the universe or God, depending on how you may call it, and we receive inspiration from the higher intelligence. That's the true you. We are also born with natural abilities and gifts that are unique to us. And as long as we are pure like this, we can always receive inspiration and access our gifts. As we start to get a little older and we start interacting with other people, listening, watching, and experiencing different things, we start having thoughts and beliefs, positive and negative. Through the repetition of the same thoughts or through traumatic experiences, these thoughts become stronger and stronger within us, deeper and deeper, until they become automatic. They are now a part of us, and it's our natural response to things. So at some point, you became John, you started to believe that you were good at some things, but not great with some other things, like maybe saving money. You started calling yourself a lawyer. Maybe you believe that you're not a very social person, that you hate mornings, that you cannot make friends easily, that money doesn't grow on trees, that you should not trust people freely, etc. So now you're full of thoughts and deep beliefs that were created by the repetition of the things you heard, saw, and experienced. And you believe them so much that you lost the connection with what you truly are. You lost your connection with the source and you can't access your own unique gifts because you don't identify yourself with them anymore. You forgot about them and you identify with all these ideas about yourself in your mind. Suddenly, your occupation becomes who you are. Your family's and friends' beliefs and dreams become your beliefs and dreams, and you completely shut down that part of you that is connected to the source. So the real question is, how can we access our gifts? First, we must get rid of some or a lot of this clutter of thoughts and false beliefs and get closer to what we were before. And we do this by questioning the ideas we hold about ourselves and practicing awareness through meditation, for example, stopping or reducing excessive and automatic thinking. The more we empty our minds from thoughts and beliefs, the more we have space to receive inspiration. So our first purpose is to question all of this and to get clear from all or at least a little bit of this to reduce automatic and excessive thinking, so that we have space to receive inspiration from the source and to be able to identify and to access our gifts. Now, the second purpose is very easy once we work on the first purpose, and it comes after we are clear enough to receive inspiration from the universe, because we'll combine that inspiration with our gifts and natural abilities to make the world a better place. That can be through your profession, and it can also be through other activities, and it can even change throughout your life. So when you first get clear and empty your mind, your only job becomes to receive inspiration and use your abilities to do things that make society better. That doesn't mean that you can't choose what you want to do. And I basically have 6 criteria I use when evaluating this. Let me quickly tell you what they are. Number 1, you can and you should choose something that you love doing. After all, you're going to spend a lot of time doing it. Number 2, you can and you should choose something that you're good at, even though you can always improve your skills. So this is not that important at first, but over time you want to keep improving your skill set. Number 3, you can and you should choose something that you would love to do for or with others. Number 4, if you want to be purposeful, you should choose something that makes the world a better place. Number 5, if you want to make money doing this, which is totally optional, you should choose something that people are willing to pay for. And finally, number 6, also if you want to make money doing this, you should choose something that people are able to pay for. Because otherwise, if people don't have any money to pay you, it will be hard to get paid. So if you choose something that combines all these elements, then you can naturally make money in the process while being really purpose-driven. Below this video in the description and in the comments, I'll leave a tool I created to make this a lot faster and easier for you and help you in this process of finding what to do purposely and profitably. I call it the Purpose Revelation Tool. It's 100% free and it's my gift to you, so go and download it. Now, if you still don't know what to do right now, don't worry. If you're patient and you follow this path I'm giving to you and just relax and give it time, things will reveal themselves to you as you go. And then you get to work. So this doesn't mean being lazy on the couch all day. You still need to put on the work. And don't get me wrong, helping others doesn't mean working for free either. You can and most times should charge for your services when you're using your gifts to help others. Getting rich in the process is a wonderful thing because the more you make, the more you can help others. And the more time you can spend doing it, which creates a whole circle of positivity and prosperity. So when you get clear first and empty your mind and use your unique gifts to make the world a better place, and you love what you do, you willingly spend more time doing it so you can develop your skills at a great level. And if you choose something where people are willing and able to pay for your help, then you can make a lot of money doing it, knowing that you're contributing to society. Well, I hope this video helped you gain some clarity about your 2 purposes, spiritual and professional. Make sure to download below this video the Purpose Revelation tool I created to help you find your purpose faster and accelerate this process for you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.